Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, one of the more elite midfielders to emerge out of the English game, Peter, is Jack Grealish. As someone said, he has that likeable arrogance about him. He knows he's a good player and he keeps on delivering, making sure he has the ball as much as possible, and he is absolutely a key element here.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Fernandez, played towards the other side. Oh, that's nice. Palmer.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No question, that's a foul. The referee has shown him a yellow card. And he thumps it clear. Here is the raid we were told to expect. Garnacho. Chalobah shifted upfield. Ndiaye. Garnacho. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Adebayo. Chelsea are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Willian. James. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Correa. Garnacho. Ndiaye wins the duel this time. Ndiaye played into space. Caicedo. Chalobah. Idrissa Gueye. Garnacho. There's the whistle for half-time. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Chelsea have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Garnacho, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Fernandes, still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Idrissa Gueye. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Pedro. Keane, driven forward. Garnacho. That is a great pick. And the shot!
They should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressure too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Chelsea have broken through, it's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Willian. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That's a big shot, surely! Should have been two.
Garnacho really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Correa. Garnacho has created one goal already. Palmer. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Patterson.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
Pedro laid out towards the right wing. Grealish does well to get it back. And time is up. Chelsea have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.